please, guys, don't come to this UK. This UK is hard. This UK is hard. You will walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. The suffer in this UK. If I don't go anywhere abroad, it's too hard. I say it's too hard. Hard to live abroad. They hard. Let me share my experience. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Fura is back. I know it's been a minute. Who missed me? If you don't miss me, I miss myself. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking on unpopular opinion. Nah, even this UK that they even help my English. Like, I should be funny by now, or I shouldn't be having tongue twisters when I'm speaking English. But I think that they agree. My Nigerian ness is just always disgracing me. Welcome back to my channel. At this point, if you've not subscribed, be cool, no subscribe, okay? And let's talk about the unpopular opinion: living abroad is hard. In case you don't know, I've been living here for like a year plus now in the UK. I came here to do my master's and I'm still here just to put some pride in. I just graduated and I made a distinction. If you've not watched that video, go and watch it. Okay, all right. Just a proud one now, if I don't blow my trumpet, who will pray for me? Okay, so unpopular opinion: living abroad is hard. What do I think? Because this thing is circulating everywhere. People are discouraging people. Don't come abroad. Don't live abroad. Don't move abroad. Especially Nigerians. If you go to TikTok, that's all you'll be hearing. Don't come abroad. Don't live abroad. Abroad is hard. Abroad is hard. Abroad is difficult. Go back, Kwanu, to your country. Maybe people won't come. They no gree go. But they will not allow people to make decision, or they will not allow people to rest with abroad is hard, don't come abroad, abroad is hard. They will not let people to rest, but they don't want to go back. In fact, I saw this particular video of this lady, which I'm going to play right now.
You're not living in England, you're surviving. You're not even thriving. You're just about existing. And this is what we're doing. We're working to ourselves to death in England, literally. And the government are now trying to, make you work harder for longer, till 67, till you can retire. No. So many of my friends have died before they even got to my age because of stress and other illness, not eating good food, not breathing good air, drinking clean water. This is the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. Trinkets and technology don't make a society. People make a society. And in Africa, you have what I call true community, true love, true bonding, true unity. And that's why I'm here. You can make a business here and survive really well on that business. It's not like England where you can't even afford to open a shop. You can't even stock it. Here, you can open a business and you can survive. You can build a house. You can buy a piece of land for like £2,000 and build your house.
So in that video, she was just talking about how living abroad, they're just surviving. They're in Africa, this, that. She was trying to compare living in Africa and living abroad, okay? So from her accent, she's not originally African, like Africa. She's either British Africa or something like that. And probably she has relocated to Africa and she's just, saying all sorts of things. And there's also another guy's video, which I'm going to play also, that kept saying that, he doesn't go for vacation, blah, 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 that it's so difficult living here.
In Canada, everyone lives on a debt. Everyone has debt. So that's why you see people being in a hurry. That's why you see people are not happy. You can never see a person going for like a holiday for more than a month. It's only a week or two and they're back to work. Stress is every single day. Everyone here can have anything they want by a loan. You can buy a phone for a loan. You can buy a car for a loan. You can buy a house for a loan, knowing you are never even going to be able to finish paying for that house.
So I was just editing this video, just say let me chip in this one. The loan, you are the one that decided to buy a loan. If you cannot buy a loan, buy what your money can afford. So it's not by force. That's just what I said. Let me chip in.
And you see, that's why the stress is too high. You see people, they have a job, they are making money, but that money is at the end of the month is all gone. And you say you are living life. How can you live life like that?
See, some of these people, I feel we need to school them. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling like this, but the thing is, even in Africa, how many people have money enough to provide for their needs, their basic needs? I'm not telling you extra, their basic needs, then talk less of saving for other things. How many people? How many people have their own house that they're living in? How many people? No, let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. The other lady, she was talking about how you can pay £2,000 and buy a land. Do you know the horrible place where you can buy a land for £2,000? £2,000 is like 1.7 or 1.5 million. If it's in Port Harcourt, it's like inside bush. Now you go buy. Is that where you want to live? I don't know. And I want to address the vacation part. First of all, when I saw that video, I was like, I want to talk. I want to react to this video. I want to say something. You know, from my honest opinion of living here for 1 year, I want to say something to people. I want to react to the video. So first of all, let's talk about vacation. The truth is, I don't know about you, but for me, the only time I went for vacation living in Nigeria, growing up in Nigeria, was Christmas. When I'm going to the village, okay? Christmas, and I'm not going to Dubai, I'm going to the village. And in that village, the highest time we had to stay there was 2 weeks. 2 weeks or 1 week, because the next Monday my popsy is like, oh, get ready, pack your things, we are going back to Port Harcourt. Oh, I'm going to work and you guys have to start school. Oh, pack your things. So if we stay too much, 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, highest. And then he's like, pack, we're going, I need to go to work. Except your papa was a businessman that he can, you know, he had the leisure of staying all through. But me, maybe businessman train me. So we had time frame. So I don't understand why he said you can't go, you can't travel more than a month. Because for me, if you have a month to travel and just go and chill for vacation, it's a luxury. Nobody has a month to travel because you have to pay bills. So it's the same thing. Why do you guys keep discouraging people? Say, oh, don't come abroad. It is alarming, is annoying, it's giving me this ungrateful vibes. Okay, that's what that's what it's giving me. I don't know what you think, but it's giving me ungrateful vibes when especially Nigerians will come make videos and be discouraging other people not to come abroad. Now let me share with you, let me compare and contrast. What exactly is making you say don't come abroad? What exactly is making Nigerians abroad telling Nigerians back home not to come abroad? First of all, job. They are working 12 hours. They are working out their life. So that's why they don't want you to come. But the thing is, now you want work, okay? Now you want kill yourself 7 days upon 7 days. If you want to work 5 days, 5 days can pay your bills, but it's just that you want to work extra, make extra money. I tell people, abroad will not make you rich. If you're working like the legit 9 to 5, it might not make you rich. Let me use might, not will. Might not make you rich, because I've seen people who live here who are rich. So it might not make you rich, but you are comfortable. You have the basics of life. You have light, you have water, you have shelter, you have clothes, you have the basic things you need. You have the basic thing. Compare back home, where you have to run helter-skelter to pay your rent. You have to run helter-skelter to pay your light bill. Now, not because you can't work to pay those things, but because you can't find job to pay those things. But here, at least, you can find the most mega job. Let's say they're paying you £10 per hour. With £10 per hour as an individual, you can take care of yourself. Now, if you guys are two, let's say you have a family, you have kids, and you have a partner, you have a husband, I don't like this partner word, but now it's beginning to enter my mouth a lot. I don't like partner. You have a husband, and two of you are working this mega job of £10 per hour. You can comfortably pay for your house, 2 bedroom. You can comfortably provide food for yourself and your children. You can comfortably buy at least the basic clothes you guys need. So what else are you saying? Now you're saying, okay, even if you're working 12 hours a day, which is I think the max people are allowed to work, except you want to work more than that. Even if you're working 12 hours a day, in Nigeria working 9 to 5, because I can't remember how many people in Nigeria work 9 to 5. Most of the people I see, they leave house by 7 o'clock. Okay, they leave house by 7 o'clock. Even when their work is starting by 8, they leave house by 7 o'clock. Now you close by 5. If you are in a proper posh kind of job. But if you're like a bank person, 5 o'clock is not it. You have to close when you finish your work, and they're not going to pay you for this extra hour you put in. And then you will go home, plus hold up, plus everything. Before you get to your house, you must have spent over 12 hours. But here, if you work 12 hours, you'll be paid adequately for your 12 hours. You'll be paid. Be it overtime. If it's overtime, they're going to pay you maybe 1.5 or 120, depending on the country you are. And 20% extra, depending on the country you are. And then that depend on the distance from your house. So if it's 30 minutes from your house, in 30 minutes you are home. So you can plan your time and plan your life and plan your money, because you know how much you're making. Not back home where you work extra, you put in all this work, but you're not getting that money. In fact, even if you're a banker, you can barely pay your bills complete, your lights, your housing. I'm not saying extra, the basic things you need. So what are you people complaining about? Me, I don't know. What are you people actually complaining about? I like to know. Please put them in the comment section, because if you compare it, it's almost the same thing. Or even here it's better. I think abroad is better, because abroad any money you get, you can plan yourself. Oh, this one is for light and it's for light. This one is for water and it's for water. This one is for food and it's for food. So probably if you're going to buy a bag of rice for £1, for the next 6 months to 1 year, you're going to be buying that bag of rice for £1. So you can plan yourself and say, okay, rice £1. But I don't want to call country, but let me call, because it's mostly our people that are always, saying, oh, living abroad is hard. But here in Niger, you can buy 1 rubber of Gary for 400 today. By the time you go next week, it's 800. So why do you people keep discouraging people not to come? That is hard. What is difficult? Now we've compared the job. What is difficult there that is hard for you? Here, if you get electricity bill of £200 or £100, for instance, you are paying electricity £100. But back home, you will pay electricity. That's if the meter is not overread, though. That's if they did not give you formulated bill. You pay electricity. You still buy fuel, put in your gen. Then if it's the days that Satan want to work overtime in your life, your gen will not pack up. You have to fix it. You call mechanic to come and fix it for you. And if you want to take it up a notch, you now buy inverter. That you not be waiting for light to charge the inverter. There's no light. Then you now decide to buy solar system that be charging the inverter. All those things are on you. And then for any day that your chi did not wake up well, or your chi forgot you, your inverter battery will pack up. That's a miserable 300,000 naira that will go down the drain for buying inverter battery. So what is it that you guys are saying living abroad is hard? What is it? You will work. In Nigeria, won't you work? In Nigeria, won't you work? That's what me I want to know. That's what me I'm asking you people. In Nigeria, won't you work? Now let's leave work. Let's talk about friends. Most of you will say, oh, it's so lonely. It's so lonely. It's so lonely. Nothing to do. No. What do you mean by so lonely? You are the one that decided to kill yourself with work. For me, there's a lot of things to see here than even back home in Nigeria. If you're somebody that doesn't make a lot of friends, you can walk into the store. There's a lot of restaurants to go and spend your money if you want to spend your money. There's a lot of play park for you to go and enjoy with your children if you want to. There's a lot of stores where if you don't have money, you can just go and feed your eyes and go back to your house. If you need friends, go to church. Form bond with people. Go to your workplace. There are people who are like you who need friends. People will make friends and be calling each other. Not that you be inside your house, walk yourself from Monday to Sunday, and then you're like, hey, no friend is lonely. When last did you go to church? When last did you go to church? When last did you even take yourself out? When last did you call to check on somebody that they will call and check on you? You know who check person that then they check? So what are people calling loneliness? Okay, if you're not somebody that like Christianity, you don't go to church, you don't do those things. Club day, like here in Manchester, there is a night club, Nigerian club. What's it called? Tinapa, right? Tinapa. There's Nigerian club. There's Oyibo people their own club. There's different kind of club. There's square bar. There's a lot of bar. In fact, I think Manchester is the hub of clubs and bars and whatever. There is bowling centers, there is cinemas, there is a lot of places you can go. So I don't understand where this loneliness is coming from. Stop discouraging people. See, I will always advise people, if you think abroad is for you, if you think abroad is what you want to do, please don't let anybody discourage you. Everywhere you go in life has challenges. Everything you do in life, everywhere you go, every phase of your life must have challenges. Just like living back home in Nigeria has these challenges, living here also has these challenges. For instance, I've not worked for like a month now because I have kids. So I've been at home. It's a challenge. Sometimes you might not see job when you want it desperately, but it's rare. But sometimes it happens. It's a challenge. Sometimes you might not see accommodation immediately when you need it, all these kind of things. It's a challenge. But if you ask me which is better, I will say living here is better. The only thing I miss about living in Nigeria is the community living, like the nanny, the help. Like you don't have to restrict your movement. You can go anywhere you want to go to because you have a help, you have a nanny. What I used to console myself is these people were not created for me. What if the nanny decided to get up and go? When I was having kids, I had planned I was going to hire a nanny. What if I was from this country where they don't have nannies like that, where you only get nannies on occasion? What would I have done? Wouldn't I have taken care of my children? So I will figure it out. So every phase in life you want to go through, it has its challenges. All you need to do is look for people who have, gone through that phase, make connections, think of ways that you can solve that problem and figure it out. That's it. But for me to tell you, don't come abroad is hard, it's a lie. I can't say that. It's a lie. Sometimes I'm at that phase where I'm asking myself, is it worth it? But the truth is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. Read my lips. I've watched some YouTubers, which I'm going to do a reaction about that, where some YouTubers will be saying that having your children abroad is not a big deal, it's just showing off. I've seen a couple of YouTubers saying that, I just decided to have my kids in Nigeria. Look, having your children abroad is not anything luxury, it's not anything, it's called investment. If you don't know something, ask people. Having your children in a country like US and they have dual citizenship is investment. I think I'm going to do a video about it. So if you come here and you live here, God help you, you're able to scale through. There'll be hardship. If I tell you that there's no hardship, I am lying. If I tell you that there is no challenges, I am lying. But at the end of it, is it worth it? I'm telling you, is worth it. This is from somebody who has been through this before and who is in it now. Is worth it. Somebody asked me a question. The person was like, Furo, I have this land. That's my only property. I have this house. It's my only stuff. I want to sell everything and come abroad. And I said to her, I'm not going to advise you to sell all the things you have and come abroad, because abroad business is like a gambling business. It's gambling. So you must always have backup in case it doesn't work for you, because it's not going to work for everybody. Now I'm here praising it. I'm like, oh, I'm enjoying it. I might wake up tomorrow and my body is doing me somehow. My mental health is not in state and I'm back in Nigeria. I'm like, I'm going back to my country. Yeah. But if I'm able to endure, if the system is able to favor me and I scale through, it's a good investment for you, for your kids. It's a good investment, especially for your kids. Imagine, for example, let me tell you the investment. Now, as I schooled here, I'm paying £15,000 just to do a master's. But somebody that has this British passport is going to pay £9,000. Not only £9,000, the government is going to give you loan. And then when you get job, you start paying back. I've heard a story of a man. I read it, I think in Facebook or somewhere. The man was, had his case is abroad. I can't remember the particular country now. And then he had some crisis and then he moved back to Nigeria. He got to this phase where he couldn't provide nothing for his kids. He couldn't pay university money for his kids. Now his kids, he has tried and managed and struggled till it was time for the children to go for university, and he couldn't pay nothing for these children. He couldn't pay university, so he couldn't send them to university. And then one day he told the kids, do you guys know your so country? Let's assume that is Canada, because I don't know the country now. It's been a long time. I read this story on Facebook. And then he said, you're Canada citizen, this is your passport. At least let me ride around to give you money for flight. And that was how he booked his one-way flight for these kids. They were like 4 boys. And then he booked one-way flight for these kids. And they all went there, start hustling, got into school. And before you know it, their life had changed a bit. Then they came and picked their parents. So imagine that this man didn't have these children abroad. What would he have done? The children would have just been wasted. Because look, you never can tell what this life will throw at you. You don't know what life will throw at you. So at that time, when it looks like life is smiling at you, that's when you plan your future for old age. Some people ask me, oh, I have a good job back home. Should I quit and come here? I'm going to say no. Don't quit your good job back home and come here. If, for instance, you have a partner, you guys can have with an understanding. I'm not saying long distance relationship is good. It's not good. It's not something I subscribe for. I'm in it, and so I'm going to say it's not a good thing. It's not something I will say do, because the Bible says the two shall become one flesh. It's good for you guys to stay together, be seeing each other, be doing your things together. But staying together, is it going to help your future? If it's not going to, one person has a good job, one person doesn't have, okay, the person that doesn't really have much money, okay, you can go, and then you will be loving, plan yourself on how you can sustain your relationship, be committed to your relationship. But don't leave your good job and come here because Pharaoh said, oh, it's good or it's favorable. Don't leave your good job and come here. But if you want to come here, probably because, the Nigerian economy is not smiling at you, or you think, if you come here, it's going to be better, don't let nobody deceive you. Say, stay back home in suffering here. No suffer day, y'all. Nowhere we suffer no day. Even for Nigeria, suffer day. Okay? Suffer day, yeah, it's going to the work. But what be the work? Like me, I work in mental health. All I go is sit down and watch somebody. make sure the person is safe. That one na work. That one to me no be work. No be say they go carry bricks or they go carry block. So don't let nobody deceive you. Make informed decisions by yourself. If this abroad are waiting, your mind don't tell you say you need them, my sister, come. Especially if you get children. If you get children, carry them, come. Your children life no go remain the same. Okay, free school, free food for children. Let's say, I think it depends on the country you're going to. Free transport for children. All you'll be paying is house rent and all those things. Pay your bills a lot, but trust me, by the time you naturalize, can't get their paper, life goes soft. Everywhere goes soft for you if you use your number 6. So no allow anybody wey don lie to deceive you. Say, oh, coming abroad no good. Me if I no good. Me, I fit come tomorrow, come tell you say I don't tire. Probably I don't get one challenge. I can't tell you say, oh, life don't. But you know me say make you no come. As of this moment, when my eye clear, I'm telling you that is what the sacrifice is worth it. Okay, it's worth it. Okay, I've told you how to make friends. I've told you how to manage. All you need to do is manage yourself. Manage yourself. For those of you that have been asking me, oh, for how is it working with kids? I'm going to do a separate video about that. But learn how to manage yourself. Don't think you come here to be bed of roses. It's not going to be bed of roses. It's not going to be bed of roses. But at the end of the day, what you will be using to console yourself is there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Now, it doesn't mean that you're coming here to reach. You're not coming here. You can't be rich here. It's hard. The way the system is, it's hard. But the basics, those things where you need to survive everyday life, you go get them. And then if you're smart, God give you grace. You can actually do things like build your own house, buy your own car, those kind of things. Okay. I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. If you have any question or you have any contribution, please leave them in the comment section. Until I see you in another video, don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.